My name is Professor Greg Kearns. I'm from the U.S. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer at the Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, a professor at the University of Missouri and the University of Kansas, and currently a visiting professor at Queen's University in Belfast. I've been associated with GRIP from the beginning. My role is primarily one of a consultant, really, working through the Children's Hospital in Helsinki. I'm a clinical pharmacologist by training, a pediatric pharmacologist, and most of my involvement so far has been with Work Package 1, the educational issues around pediatric pharmacology in children. Well, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for children across the world, and at no time in my history, or really in history, has there been an initiative that spans countries, where people come together, all driven by a common purpose, and that's to improve the availability and safety of medicines for children. So GRIP is an organization that lets that happen. Without the support from the European Union to create it, this would never be possible. People would act in their own countries in their own way, of course collaborate a little bit, but this really puts everybody in one place for the same purpose, the same time, and its lifespan is long enough to really get some things done. So it's just critical, and I'm pleased to be part. Every place is different. Every place is different. Universities are different. They have their own rules and regulations. So the approach to make this happen from GRIP at the level of a master's degree, let's say, has to be highly coordinated. There have to be champions from multiple nations who are influential people, really at the top, very top of their game, and that's what GRIP affords. In terms of the GRIP Roadshow, which I have a lot of involvement in, where we create a program that we can take into different countries, both the developed world and the developing world, and teach people, pediatricians, pharmacists, and nurses, about the importance of drug development for kids. It creates an awareness that then creates an incentive, really, for people to be more active, more involved, and ultimately that gets more done. Well, it's one of the interesting things about pediatric pharmacology, unlike many disciplines, is it's multidisciplinary out of necessity. You have to have people who understand the medical issues of children. You have to have pharmacologists who really understand drugs. And then the other people who care for children, pharmacists who are very important in developing formulations of medicines that can be used for kids. So it's a real great example of how a team comes together that has complementary skill sets. And that's one of the other beauties of GRIP. It lets that all happen.